TV, voice of the voices.
And yes, Edino and movie free, Ralph the fellow Ghanaian to Ralph the Diabo mine.
Let's be very honest. And the lady, no saying in Semebu, Emma will not dislocation of shoulder, anyone who Kushia baby. Me, Kushia baby. I'm a traditionalist, I'm a full traditionalist. I believe in the cause of my ancestors.
He came in. He wanted us to leave everybody and attend to him. So we explained to him.
Who?
Ralph.
Okay.
We explained to him. And then he was like, he wouldn't sit down. And my in-charge told him to get a card, a hospital card. He said, why should he get a hospital card? Because his name must be in the system. Once his name is tied in the system, it should everything should pop up. And my in-charge said, no, it's not done like that in Ghana. There he was angry because he was told it's not done that. That is not done in Ghana. And he started insulting us. We don't want Ghana to progress. Then he brought out the phone. But initially, I did a pressure dressing for him. In his finger that he said it was bleeding. It had bled. The blood had dried. So I just had to put a gauze on it so that we reassure him. He wasn't happy about it, so he took off the dressing I did for him. Then I approached him and I told him that I've done a dressing for you, so be patient. We have 2 trauma cases and other cases too are there. He wants us to leave them. He got angry and he started yes. So he did this to me. And then when he went out, I don't know where the guys came from. Most of the health workers saw them earlier, so they had flee. I didn't see them. And then they, from my back to my chest, and then they were just...
Did they push you? Were you pushed? Or what did they do? What did they do to you?
Yes, I was hit. I don't know if it was a fist, a tap. I can't describe the...
But what happened to your hands?
Raphael, I don't know. Raph did this to me. He hit me with the phone with the fist. And I even dodged a couple of the fists. And they hit me
all over.
But right now I have a dislocation on my shoulder. And some headaches and body pain.
Oh, thank you very much.
And to Adam, he was telling us he will follow us to our homes and beat us. And take one life and...
Oh, he'll take one life. Actually said that?
Yes.
Okay.
So when I visited the place after the closed door meeting and I was walking into my car, then he pulled up in a black saloon car. So he got out of the car and came towards me, myself, and then the medical superintendent at Ridge Hospital. So he stretched up to greet us, and we exchanged pleasantries. And then at that particular moment, we didn't talk further. And so later, we had to invite him to listen to his side of the story.
Ghana Registered Nurse and Midwife Association at the Krata Ababantano Muchim say Abano Obuma Aban up to 48 hours. On fancy Ralph the fellow Ghanaian and to Nyasa no Munina Duma Kundia. Ebe go for Asia no be a say Aban bit much Ralph atum.
So when you are around my circle, any day, anytime, be very careful. Especially when you are doing the wrong thing. Be very careful. Especially whatever you're doing has to do with Ghana. Be very careful. Yes, a lot of people might say, oh, I saw Ghana. Yes, we should go to Ghana, but I was born in Ghana. I was raised in Ghana. I would die as a Ghanaian. And I'm telling you, be careful when you're around me and you're dealing with Ghana. Because I don't know where this spirit came from. I don't know where this energy came from. But I'm telling you, when you are around me, be very careful. Now, the reporter had said that upon an indoor conversation with the medical staff, when the minister was coming out, Ralph the fellow Ghanaian, aka Ralph the St. Williams, aka Ralph the fellow Ghanaians, was seen driving in a black vehicle. That is a breach of security. In fact, I don't care though, but I'm saying that, does the black car really add up to the reportage you are doing? The black car doesn't matter. He drove in, went and had pleasantries with the minister, period. Drove in with the black car, doesn't really add up. And I know your boss watching this video will tell you, yeah, that part was nonsense. It was useless. It was a waste of time in our media space when you are anchoring or when you are presenting a story, right? It was a waste of time because you need to be concise. You need to know what you are talking about. So he drove in, went and had pleasantries with the minister. Upon that incident, we pushed to Ralph to have a conversation with him, of which he said he doesn't want to have any media engagement now, which was respected, period. But then, let me prove to you that this reporter or the media space, the journalists, some of them are not for the people. They don't even understand their work responsibility as journalists, right? He claimed that I came in, had some pleasantries with the minister and even the CEO, Dr. Leslie, at the hospital and left. Now, let me tell you why I went to the hospital. In the morning, this issue is not something that the regular issues that happen, we take videos. Ralph, when I come to a place and I do a video or anything I talk about on social media, it is not for social media clouds, my brothers, fellow Ghanaian youth. Whatever I am doing it to awaken the conscience. I am doing it to call for the resetting of our system. So when that incident happened, in the morning when I waked up, I went to a place to report it on a higher rank. Again, living there, it was very fair that, yes, most of these incidents happen. And the medical hierarchy or protocols, you would have to go to the Ghana Health Service. The Ghana Health Service will go to the Ghana whatever and the Ghana whatever. But all conversations around health ends up in the Ministry of Health. So, Ralph, why not going to the Ministry of Health to report this if directly you can find the minister or the director of the Ghana Health Ministry of Health? I went there. I was told I have a lengthy conversation, over 1 hour conversation, if not 1.5 hours. I won't mention details, right? But upon leaving, I knew that the minister was at the hospital, of which I was actually going to go there to visit the guy because I was told that the guy was brought back to the Rich Hospital. Now, when I go to the Rich Hospital, the minister accidentally was coming out of the hospital. I said, no, why not going to greet him? And if you go to the ministries, you would have to book an appointment with the minister. But since he's here right now, and I know for sure that the minister was there because of the incident that has happened, let me go to him and book an appointment directly from him and go and see him. Whatever conversations we had with the minister, I won't disclose it. But my black box has been found. Before I did the live video, how many hours we had spent, and I want you to focus on these pictures I am going to be adding here. Check the time. This was an hour after the whole ignorance and the negligence of medical staffers not doing anything, right? I started recording this. And check details, time. When you see the time, then you realize that the guy had started recording, taking pictures of the actions and inactions of some of the medical staff. They want to get details. I dare them to bring footages. They have a CCTV camera there. Bring a single footage that anybody physically assaulted any medical staffer. I will bear consequences of it. But this is to help strengthening our structures. This is to help break that chain of medical negligence and rudeness of some of our medical staffers. Just because they feel like they are in the medical space, I don't know, either they think they are doing us a favor when we come to the hospital. You're not doing us a favor. We come, it's a chain of responsibilities. I do my own, you do your own, and we keep moving. Regardless of your impunity, regardless of the disrespect, the arrogance, at the end of the month, as far as you are being recorded as part of a Ghanaian worker, in our friends say Ghana labor, whatever. You will be paid at the end of the month. And that salary you are receiving accord you with a level of responsibility. And for this, I am advocating that majority of our wards should be having CCTV cameras. If we had CCTV camera, it is not about people coming there to do things, but at least it would also call the awareness of the nurses and the medical staff that somebody is watching us, and every action we are putting up in these hospitals are being seen by somebody. So they will actually start exercising caution. There are statements that are coming out very provocating, very filthy, and some very political. We need to fix our systems. But like I said, the black box has been found. I have evidences, okay? Because before that live video, if you think that that was the only video, I have series of videos, series of recording. Before, what actually triggered the youth to come inside again? They said, Rab the fellow Ghanaian had incited or went to bring some guys. The guys were even there before I go to the hospital. There has been an accident that a motor rider was being rushed to the hospital, and then Raf was called that Charlie Obi an accident too. Am I at the hospital? I said no, motor there. Hospital. Most of the cases I've been hearing, no, they don't pay attention to them. Then let me also go there. Upon my way going, somebody came and crashed my motor as well, and I also ran into an accident that I couldn't even use my bike no more. I have to go to the hospital myself by somebody riding me. And when we got to the hospital, I was even telling them to come down because the other first guy was being neglected in the name of a card. And that I came calming the guys down that they should all leave, and there is evidences in respect to this. The guys left, and after an hour, knowing that I was in there and being attended to, nothing happened. So when I got pissed off and started recording, I stepped out of the emergency and the trauma room, came out, and the guy saw me and was like, oh, senior, Bossu, I did not attend to you. You see, this is the reason why I'm saying that we should put some heat on them. Oh. And that was when they got inside. Let's be very honest. And the lady, no, saying in Semebubu, Emma, we need dislocation of shoulder, and one baby. Me, I'm a traditionalist. I'm a full traditionalist. I believe in the cause of my ancestors. I believe that when I call upon them, they hail to me. And I'm telling you. So be the Nsakawa, and you're wrong. I will never, as an advocate, sit down and watch that happen. That if Obi and Fan in Sankau, and it's a cooked up to cover up the nonsense that has been happening in the hospital. There are hospital medical staffers finding themselves in a situation they ended up in hospital. The way you treat you, they can even attest to this video that that's fair. And even as medical staffers, when who say medical staffers and sana must it be so? We are fixing a system, and I will do this regardless. We have a responsibility and a role to play in fixing our country. You play your own, I play my own, and we fix it. The back crashes and all the noise coming from center, I am focused. I know where I'm going. I know the consequences and the, of our people, the actions that will come. I know because the system has been programmed, which has affected the mind and the thinking of the people, the youth. And you see this? Don't stereotype on me when you see me, because this is an antenna that connects to the universe for me to start thinking like a human. Be careful when you're dealing with me, because I'm well calculated. Long live Ghana, and God continue to bless our homeland. The name has always remained, Rab the fellow Ghanaians. Like my video, share the video, and put your comment in the comment section, because it's very much important that we take some of these records to straighten ourselves in our line of duties as advocates and activists. Thank you so much. Like the video again. The name has always remained, Rab the fellow Ghanaians. Share the video to reach a lot of viewers, and let's have more conversations on this. If you are a victim of this circumstance, if you have been to the hospital and this issue happened to you, put it in the comment section. Put your contact there. Let's gather most of this information. We need to get together and fix this system. It needs to change. Medical staff first needs to be protected. Yes, nobody should go to the hospital and assault. But on the right senses, who would even go to the hospital? And when somebody is in pain, a nurse will walk to him and say, "Oh, sorry, why? We have challenges in our medical system, but then whatever that is available for us, we are going to do it and make sure that we save you. Pain no but why?" And that person will get overboard and start misbehaving or doing things or invade. Let me use the word of the Rich Hospital: invade and assault. Who will do this? Come on, let's be honest to ourselves. Let's stop covering our backs. Let's stop covering our stupidity and fix the system. Because the same people that when issues happen, they are covering their ass. Yeah, they will stand somewhere and be blaming people, but they don't want to be part of changing the system because in their own space they are more corrupt than anybody.
What I say? Also, no bebodia. Or di bosom, two bosom, no bosom, hono bosom. O bebodia. Nanim crash the bosom. What I say? Rough and crash the bosom. Eh? Nanim crash the. O bebodia. O bekunipa. Nanim crash the bosom. It will kind of me one. What I say? And yami one. Now, found was been a rough equity in the hospital. No. In the family can be edited rough.
I can't forward be said yet now for one, not a danny ye quiet. Na esi enimni entime no ye Ghana ye wo manya ye so taso e meka ne bon yin na fe ye si ehwene o man Ghana ye tena se ye nhwe han so etaso na fe eta no na e bon ye hwene mu na fe ye sisi ye hwene ne ye tua home ne ye home eti enu bi ne rafa enne we atena fofo mu ama rafa da ne kwaye bretu abebesi wo man Ghana so. Enya Ralph, you know, or never ma ekoye demonstration. So womo se cathedral, adani swimming pool. Enti Ralph no koko bubu swimming pool no cathedral na adani swimming pool na Ralph no ko bubu yese. Ghana fo nkoto mu nko dware. Ya wo nkoto mu ko dware na nye sa Ralph ya. Enya Ralph we no wo ye demonstration or blocky road. Na yare for that car mu na ye de na ekọ hospital Ralph ritimi bie na no car se Ghana fo mmoa bebrebe bi wu a na ye de nya sa Ralph ya. Na ne wo Ralph abuo ya wo Ghana ye mmoa wu aboa na wo mu bi no. Ene wo se twitwa na moje tu ma wu a na ye den. Ene wo se twitwa se moja tu wo Ralph aboy na wo se Ghana fo mmoa bebrebe bi wu ente mmo ne bi wu na ide na wo de na moja tu de won se wo ye nipa se wo nya aboa won se wo ye nipa se wo nya aboa eti wo de wu a enye ye na wo bi da kam that time na wo se ye nya because wo ye bema wo se wait me see streets wo ye demonstration enti ye nya na ne oda kam no ya aboa enti onu de wu enye hwe na wo de wu a wo aboa de na wo wu a eye bibi enti wo se chedwa wo se wonti bi da gross bandage keke ne se koto wonti bi da onnim ne amanfa fam wo hospitals wo monkasa ye nkasa ne nurses for bi ye ne ye da bi ye nkasa ne doctors ne bi ye ne ye da bi ye mu bi wo ha ye victims e wo ne nurses for the doctors for e de ye patients bi wo hospital but eno so ma wo kwa bibia wo fa wo de esi no obi de hya ase firi ho enti sa wo fa ho de nurse se wo prete wo do be ko hospital obi so fa ho de ne hya ase firi hospital na wo ko gina na wo twe wo fon na wo de yesa video fon na wo se ye ndia wo ne twaja so rete hospital no na wo re feel so gina hospital amanfo yare da ho e bi fa adwen no because o ye rough nti ye nyaawo ne twaja tu One Bible say when the monu asem so ne bebua wo fa na bebua wo bem abra wo bie wano etimi kan say Ghana fo mmoa bebrebe bi wu a na aye den no Ralph ne de yesu ye bisa wo say wo boy wo so wu a na aye den wo so wu a na aye den Ghana mpanifo yesrem sani bi mutim betena media isu kan nsem wo say ade ano kana aba mu mpanifo police fo timi kwachi ebim no ne Ralph ye bisa say so ye china enye yi ana
K-Bar TV, voice of the voices.